All right, welcome back. Everyone's focused up here. It is a new week and a short week, right? 4-day week. Got Fiesta Friday coming up or whatever. So be looking forward to that. So, a couple things. Two assignments we had Thursday, Friday look like this, and they're in the blue bin if you need them. One-step and two-step equations. Make sure you turn those in if you haven't already. And I'll reemphasize what I've been saying, and I'll say it again. And this time, with AI-generated SpongeBob with a few muscles. If you don't show your work, no credit. Ah. Not one laugh. All right, well, anyways, make sure you show your work so you can get your credit. And I'm showing you how to show your work, so make sure you watch me show you how to show your work so you can show your work and get your credit. Sound good? Number one here, so one little two-step equations for a warm-up. When I'm solving a two-step equation, I'm looking for the loner. What can I get rid of first? And on the side of x, I have this minus 5, the loner. How do I get rid of a minus 5? The opposite is to add 5, right? So plus 5 here. And if I do it on one side, I'm going to do it on the other side. This is called showing your work, okay? You try to finesse me and use some weird app and it shows you the wrong work, okay? It's very obvious to me that you're copying it from somewhere else. So don't be surprised when I ask you, how do you do this? How did you get this answer? And let me tell you what always happens. Well, I got the answer right. Okay, that doesn't work. I'm telling you, I have to see the work. You're not going to lie to me to my face because I've heard them all before, right? I put my work on a different piece of paper and threw it in the trash. Okay, I've heard that one a million times. Or just getting indignant and gaslighting me and trying to turn it on me. Oh, so you won't accept the right answer? Oh, why are you singling me out? Okay, I've heard it all, okay? So whatever false narrative you want to construct, just don't. It just takes less work to just show your dang work. Please, okay? Heed the buff sponge, the Giga Chad sponge, okay? And show your work. Okay, I digress. I have to say this every time because it blows my mind the things people try to get away with. Yes. Here we go. Let's bring down this negative x. If I can get my pen to work here. Give me one moment. Okay, so negative. I just put a new battery in this thing. Please just work. It's not working. Draw. Yes, draw. One moment. Okay, so you bring down negative x. Okay, let's bring down negative x. Negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. Last step, do y'all see the negative in front of the x? Look right here. We know from the beginning of the year, negative x means negative 1x, right? There's an implied 1 there. So to get rid of any number in front of x, we have to divide by that number. So to get rid of a negative sign in front of x, we divide by negative 1. If I do it on one side, I do it on the other side. And negative 1 divided by negative 1 equals negative divided by negative is a positive. 1 over 1 is 1. Okay, now, here's what we're doing. We did one step, we did two steps, and now we're going back to multi-step, okay? Where it could go more than two possibly. Where you might have some combining like terms, you might have some pass one over. One there. You might have some multi-step where you're gonna combine like terms, distribute, etc. So all the work is already on here, but we are identifying what is happening. Okay, so follow along with me on this. This will be short and sweet, and then I'll give you the assignment. Problem 1. It's not just one step. There's more than one x. There's parentheses. There's lots to do here. But if I see parentheses, step 1, I want you to get rid of those parentheses by multiplying into the parentheses. That's called distribution, right? If you can, distribute by multiplying. 8 times x is 8x. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. Very good. Cool. Next step, if x is on both sides, you need to get rid of one of those x's, okay? So remove, and I want to remove the smaller x. Okay, do the opposite. And the smaller x is negative 5x. How do I get rid of a negative 5? Positive, or adding 5x on both sides. The negative 5 and the positive 5 cancels. 8 plus 5 is 13x. That's good. And now this right here is like our warm-up today. It's a two-step equation. Here's my x, so I want to get rid of the loner on this side. To get rid of a minus 24, we add 24 to both sides. Okay. So what are we doing? We're removing the constant, but what I call it is the loner. Okay. And then last step, to get rid of a coefficient in front of x, we divide. Cool. If you see parentheses, distribute, show your work. If you have more than one x on both sides, get rid of the smaller one. If you have a loner, opposite. If you have a coefficient, divide. Showing your work, right? Now, problem 2 is different because you'll notice problem 1 had only x's, but problem 2 is when you have x and y, and you're going to solve for y. So what do you do when you need to solve for y? We've done this before, okay? But first thing you want to do is remove the x term. What do I mean? Well, here's why. How do I get rid of a positive term? A positive 2x? Negative, or subtract 2x from both sides. 5 minus 2 is 3x. Looks good. Second step. There's a number in front of y. We need to divide the coefficient to get rid of that 4. So divide by a 4, divide by a 4, divide by a 4. And then like this is fine, but see that 16 over 4? They turned it into a 4 because they simplified the fraction. So you can simplify as your last step. Cool. That'll be it. All right, so remove the x term, divide, then simplify, okay? Your assignment today is only gonna have stuff like problem 1, but problem 2 is a reminder. If there's a y and an x, you gotta get the y by itself, you remove the x, then you divide. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna hand you this assignment, knock this out. If you haven't finished these two from Thursday, Friday, do those first. And if you were missing some more exit tickets from the week prior, I got those printed out. I'll get you those. You can do those first.